Alright, yesterday I finally decided, kind of just out of boredom and wanting to try some new things, I did do the level 25 blue or Masked Carnival battle. And I actually did it in such a manner that you can get an achievement for it. And the achievement is, so it's got two phases. It's a 3-act fight, but it's got two phases. Phase 1, which is actually the first phase that you encounter, is ice spikes, and you do not want to do physical damage to the boss because you'll get ice spike damage back at you. Okay? The achievement comes from not taking any damage at all, not taking any damage at all, and using every damage type that we have, aside from non-aspected, I think. So, I used all 6 elements in the magic, like the phase where the boss can take magic damage only without reflecting damage back at you. The second act is the second phase where you do not want to do magic damage because it'll reflect that back at you, so you use I used Abyssal Transfixion for the piercing, Goblin Punch, I think it's called, for the blunt, and then slashing was Sharpened Knife. I don't know why I'm remembering these so well. And then the rest of it is just dodging the heck out of all of the AoEs that he does, and it's super hard because at some point in time you get your vision obscured by 4 black swirling tornadoes at the corners. Oh, you can't have corners in a circle, but at like the 4 cardinal coordinates of the circle that the arena is. I found out, I watched a YouTube channel, and I've watched this guy's videos a lot for mostly Masked Carnival stuff. But it's called Blue Academy on YouTube. The only difference I did is that I found out that since I have Etheric Mimicry, why not go the damage dealer aspect, the DPS Etheric Mimicry? Because you're not supposed to take damage at all to get the achievement. So what point is it to go in healer mode? For some reason he had Etheric Mimicry healer. He still did it and got the achievement. By the way, it's called Dirty Rotten Azul Magia. And A-Z-U-L Mary A-G-I-A. However you want to pronounce that. But I got the achievement. I did it in... the third achievement is to do it in less than the time... like the ideal time. So I got that too. I made a video yesterday of a different Masked Carnival that happened to have a gold star next to it, so like it was the weekly really cool thing. Even misunderstanding what the rules were for doing the achievement or the bonus whatever of it, I still managed to do it within like 3 tries. Right, I posted a video of that yesterday, but anyway, we did Dirty Rotten Azul Magia, whatever. And now we have the level 50 Blue Mage quest called Turning Over a Blue Leaf, given to us by Maudlin Latulja, one of the 2 Mamulja that had been accompanying it's been so long since I've done a Blue Mage quest, I can't remember his name. Martin? We'll see. And we'll also see if I need to change Blue Mage sets, because currently I still have the really sparse set that I used to do a different achievement thing for really good rewards. Anyway, here we go. Level 50. I'm level 71. Doesn't really matter. I'll probably get level synced down to whatever I need to be. Cutscene. Mercy beat Azumagia. Latulja cannot believe it. I mean, I can believe it, because Latulja always believe in you. Anyway, well done. I cannot thank you enough. Lapis Canyon is safe, says Siada, the child that is where the Wallachia, I think they were called, where Martin and the now defeated Azomagia Learned all their blue magery, I think. Up does come Martin. Nicely done, Mercy. That sack of Gabu shite won't be bothering the Wallachie anymore. And then Royce, R-O-Y-S-E. Royce? I don't know. Spectacular, stupendous, the performance of a lifetime. I never knew you had it in you, Mercy. Of course, I haven't forgotten about our agreement. As of today, I will be withdrawing my funding from the Cerulean Mine Project. Martin gives a thumbs up and a very gracious nod, and the boy cheers. Fools, you think you have defeated me? This place will be your burial ground, says the Azumagia's voice. And we have the Roganin Wastrach. Ha! I tricked you for a moment there, didn't I? I must admit, I had grown rather accustomed to playing the villain, but enough is enough. Oh, I do not like this gear. Have I not transmogged it? Or, that's not the right word. In this game. Glamored it? I guess I need to. The fact is, I lost our wager, so it's time I put an end to my plans for Lapis Canyon. I'm a businessman, not a monster, and I have you, Ciata, and Martin to thank for reminding me of that. The New World is a vast, untamed land, and there are bound to be ways to acquire ceruleum without mining on sacred ground. Royce has even agreed to fund my next expedition. I'll be leaving by ship within the next few days. Ciata, would you care to join me? With you as my guide, perhaps I can avoid repeating the mistakes I made with the Wallachie. You're serious, aren't you? I accept your offer, if only so that I can keep you away from our land. Actually, I have heard of several places similar to Lapis Canyon to which no one has laid claim. Then you and I have much to discuss, but first I must prepare for the voyage. There is much to be done. He walks away. I'll never forget you, Mercy. If you ever have a chance to cross the Indigo Deep, you will always be welcome to stay with the Wallachie. He gives a bow and runs off after Wastrach. Hold your Jacobos. As Azora II, there's no time to go gallivanting around the New World. You've got crowds to please, beasts to best, not to mention money to earn. Don't go away now, darling, says Royce and gives a wave. She walks out of the scene. Martin thinks for a second. 2. I go through all the trouble of getting better and squeezing back into my costume, but it looks like you're her favorite now. Bloody charming that is. Mind you, the epidemic's over, so I don't need to dance to her tune anymore. The Mamool. So why is Martin still dressed as the great Azuro? Well, there's no harm in earning a few gil while I think about my next move, is there? La Tuljasi Martin must just like attention. And they get into an argument, the 3 of them. What quest have I accepted? Okay. Return in the quest, I guess, by talking to Martin. Something's occurred to me. All this business with the great Azuro and Azuro II's got everyone talking about blue magic. Those stuffy old bookworms in the Arcanist Guild never listened to me before, but this ought to make them take notice. In fact, I'm thinking about opening a Blue Mages Guild, partly as a way of rubbing my old guildmates' noses in it for rejecting my research, but also to help spread the knowledge across Eorzea. I'll need a fair bit of guild to get the idea off the ground, though. All the more reason to carry on as the great Azuro. I'll show them that not even being half-eaten by some beast can keep me down. Of course, there's room in the Celestium for the both of us. After all, I wouldn't deny my favorite and only apprentice a chance at fame and glory. And all of a sudden, turning over a blue leaf is complete. 11,700 experience points, 517 gil, and the Azumagia. I believe this is the 3rd and last blue mage weapon I get. Again, no bonuses, doesn't change anything, just appearance-wise. I have definitely done the required story, yeah. So I will be making the next video very shortly, but this is long enough to call it its own video. I will see you soon for that next one. Let's see what this one looks like. This one is red. My previous one is blue. And because the previous one is also, I think blue is rare recommended gear does think it's better. The red one currently matches my gear better. This is Black Mage. It's mostly like Black Mage, Summoner, Red Mage gear, but blue happens to fall into that category. The red fits better as far as as far as matching my current gear. What I will do, if you feel like accompanying me on this quick little journey, if you don't, bye bye. Thank you for watching. I love you. What? I don't know. Just sometimes that pop in my head. I think I love you, and what am I so afraid of? We're gonna head to the innkeep. I thought, oh yeah, I knew Momodi. I was like, who the heck is Otopa Potopa? But oh, I probably should have. Nah, I have plenty of space in there. So I'll pop open. Head, cast glamour. Probably not inventory or equip. Well, no, don't like that. Not retainer. Wait, would this actually work? Why would this work? I'm not a red mage. Yeah, that's not how this works. Why would you show me? That's dumb. It has to have either, nope, that's way too big. Either, what does it say, something of magic, discipline of magic, or it has to specifically say blue mage on it. This wouldn't necessarily fit. No, it doesn't fit the overall appearance. Can't do that. If I had blue gear, it would make sense, but I don't right now. So the visor, actually, this legionary visor, you get at level 50 for something. It would fit the red motif. Yeah, we'll do that. That look like a somewhat masked. What's it? Look at all these shiny gems and stuff. It's pretty cool. Alright, so that is officially the end of this video. I will see you next time for whatever video of mine you watch next. But I am going to make that next Blue Mage quest video now. So, ta-ta for now.